an incredible night in the literal sense of the word. You are out of the FA Cup on a penalty shootout. What on earth did you make of that tonight?
Well, I've got to congratulate Guiseley. You know, they went down to 10. They stuck to the game plan. They worked ever so hard. We didn't take the chances that we did in the first half against 11 against 10 in the second half. And you've got to give them credit for that. And, you know, fair play to them. Well done. And, you know, I hope they do well against Mansfield the next round.
So many incidents, so many talking points. You created so many chances in the game. Are you at a loss to understand how you haven't won?
Things like that happen in football. You know, you'd have nights when it's just not your night. And as much as you try and make it your night, events can pan out that it goes against you. You know, all I can be is full of praise for Guiseley for the way they stuck at it with 10 men. They never let the lads go down. They worked ever so hard. They missed a couple of chances themselves. You know, they're probably the easiest chance of the night. And you know, then they've been more clinical with us with the penalties.
You made the run in early on against 11 men. You made plenty of chances, couldn't find a way through. How much did them going down to 10 men change things, as sometimes happens in football when you get a numerical disadvantage?
I'd always sooner play against 10 than 11, so, you know, I'm not one of these who says, oh, it's harder to play against 10. They just played better than us. For half an hour they worked harder than us. Their game plan was able to go into operation. We didn't pass the ball. And, you know, they did start the practice in the first half. You know, our keepers made 2 great saves in the first 10 minutes. And then once we felt our way into the game, I thought we were good. For the last 15, 20 minutes of the first half, we made numerous chances. Had a goal disallowed and hit the underside of the bar, at the outside of the post, at the inside of the post. Keepers made a couple of great saves. And he's made a couple of great saves in extra time as well. But, you know, you've got to... I can only be full of praise for Guiseley. You know, it's no point me moaning about things and having sour grapes. You know, I've got to take my hat off to them and congratulate them.
I have to ask you at this point about 1 or 2 decisions that have turned out to be crucial. Your side gave away a penalty. Everybody in the press box was asking each other what it had been given for. We didn't know. Do you know? Has the referee told you?
Oh, apparently it was for holding. Right? Listen, we can't hide behind referees' decisions. That'd be dead easy to do that. And I'm not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to discuss the referee because we had enough of the game to win the game. We shouldn't be relying on a referee whether he makes a mistake or not. Referee and mistakes should be out the equation. You know, we've scored in the second half what we think's a perfectly good goal, and that gets disallowed by a linesman. But we can't hide behind that, and it'd be churlish to do that. You know, we've got to pick ourselves up. We've got a massive game Saturday, which in the grand scheme of things will be more important than tonight. You know, I feel for the chairman because, you know, it's a payday lost, and that's frustrating for him. But I was never going to win the FA Cup. I could win League 2. But we're going to have to play better than what we did in the second half tonight.
You've been there, you've made history, you've had the cup runs, you've had nights like this from the other side. Is it a compliment to how far Accrington's come? That you're an established league team, you're second in League 2, you are an FA Cup scalp?
Yeah, listen, you know, they've gone down to 10 men, they're struggling in the National League. So they've raised the game. You know, we expect them to raise the game. They probably played better at their place than what they did tonight, but they've showed a lot of heart and a lot of character, and, you know, going down to 10, they've took it and they've rolled the luck at times, but as I said, I can only congratulate them, and, you know, I hope they do well when they play Mansfield. But we've got to learn from these situations. You know, we've tried to see out 1-0s in the past, and we've been successful and been unsuccessful. So we've got to learn from that. We've got to kill games, and we didn't try to kill the game second half. You know, we didn't look like scoring after we scored against 10 men, and that's poor. You know, they've made the better chances. So in this you know, the second half of normal time. So as I said, I've got to congratulate them, and, you know, I'm disappointed with the way we played. And maybe there's 1 or 2 things that I could have done differently that, you know, I've got to sit down and analyse my decision-making process. So it's not all doom and gloom. We're second in the league, and we've got to use this to spur us on. But it'll be disappointing when you come round in a fortnight's time and you're not playing. But you know, you don't always get what you want out of life. And I've had plenty bigger disappointments than this in my whole life. So it'll hurt, it'll hurt for a week or so. But the best way of putting it right is win on Saturday.
Yeah, you